Welcome back to the Thanksgiving Tournament Expert Division Weekend Round, hole number 9. Here we're going to be playing a sniper bounce-up shot using a Kingmaker. The shot is APOC 4 plus, sniper 9 plus. The adjustment on the drive is P3 plus 10% max. We're going to use a 5.8 topspin, 2.5 right spin, and we're going to set up at the top of the +9, but I actually set up with the wrong ring reference here, uh, which is kind of good because we hit great left and it goes exactly where I want it to go. But you're supposed to be clear ring. APOC 5 and 6 will be 2/3 of the clear ring in the right rough at the top of the +9. APOC 7 is 1/3 of the clear ring in the right rough at the top of the +9. And APOC 8 will be clearing, touching the right rough at the top of the +9. APOC 4, you will be blue ring, touching the right rough at the top of the +15. It is 5.8 top spin, 2.5 right spin. I had a half a bar too much right spin on this shot. But what we're looking to do is second bounce, clips the rough, rolls out onto the fairway, somewhere roughly between 370 and 380, preferably. Pay attention to your drive yards. We're going to use those for our slider values for the approach shot. The approach shot plays P3 plus 5% at slider. We're using, again, drive yards to determine that. We're using a standard spin set with our approach, which is 2 backspin and 3 right spin. You're going to need to use underpower depending on wind strength and wind angle. So there is a couple of tweaks for this approach shot. Also, on this shot, I'm set up, I think, about a half a square short of the cup. And I needed to have the tip of the ball guide touching the front of the cup instead of being short of the cup. So yeah, I'm a little over a half a square short, and I'm going to come up just short on this one. So you want the tip of the ball guide either just touching the front of the cup or just off of it, but not off of it more than a cup, right? So that you don't have this happen to you. Beyond that, there's a couple of wind angles I was talking about. What I'm looking at for my wind angles is these rocks here. So anything inside these rocks, I'm considering tailwind. Anything left of the rocks is crosswind. If you're in the tailwind angle, wind 7 to 8, use just before circle break underpower. Winds 8.1 to 9.1, play circle break underpower. If you're in the crosswind, winds between 7 and 8, you need to be one click before circle break underpower. So find your circle break underpower, click off of it, and then click it one more time down towards the center. And then if your wind is between 8.1 and 9.1 in the crosswind angle, I recommend that you use half teeth underpower. So have the top of your ball splitting the two little triangles on the top inside part of your shot circle, and that will give you the appropriate amount of underpower for the different wind angles and wind strengths, and it'll give you a better opportunity at dropping this albatross. So besides that, pull straight. Make sure you're getting your little bit of underpower correct, and make sure you don't leave it a square short. Make sure you leave it no more than a cup short. And hopefully you're walking away from hole number 9 with the albatross. This shot is fairly new and definitely needs some practice. Everything from the drive to the approach was kind of a last minute change. I couldn't get the Grizzly to do what I wanted it to do. I found this shot. I wanted to get it out there. You'll need to make sure that you're practicing this shot. Make sure the drive works for you. Make sure the approach works for you. You should be good with the approach. The drive hasn't been tested, so just make sure you test it and tweak it if you need to. Should be good, but there's definitely not much practice behind that. I will put some more practice into it when I get to my other accounts later, and I'll make changes to the guide as needed. But if you're going to play it before I get there, then you're definitely going to want to practice. Good luck, everyone. I hope you all get the drop, and we'll see you on the next one.